For gouache tools that you're going to use, there are different shapes and sizes that you can use. This is one. This is a jade guasha. This is a quartz guasha, and each one has like it's a little different shape for this one versus this one, and each one has their own areas that you can use it on. But all of them are really good. If you have this and you don't have this, then no problem, you can use this one or this one. There are also other kind of gouache, specific ones for hair, and there are also a few other shapes that you could possibly use. If your skin is sensitive, you can start off by using jade rollers or quartz rollers if you're not able to handle the pressure of a gouache tool. In this video, I'm just going to show you one side first, and we'll compare the two sides and you'll see the difference that it makes while using and by using a gouache tool. However, before we start, I want to show you how you should place the gouache tool. You can see this is the sharp margin or the thin margin, and this is the flat surface of the gouache tool. Now, we are going to be using the edge, but we're going to keep the flat margin against your skin. So you don't want to use it like this on your skin and do it, which is for different areas like your elbow or anything. People will use it, or if you're going to use it on your neck or your upper trapezius area, then yes, you can use it vertical. But on your face, which has more delicate skin than the rest of your body, you don't want to use the vertical directly most of the times, especially if you're starting off. Now let's talk about the amount of pressure you're going to use. You're going to use mild to medium pressure, nothing too much. You can actually break the blood vessels, causing discoloration in your skin. So you don't want to apply too much pressure. What we are trying to do is apply gentle pressure to aid in lymphatic drainage. So let's talk about skin prep before you start using your gouache tool. Everyone should wash and clean their face before using the gouache tool. It's important that you take your makeup off. Any remnants of makeup, if you apply some kind of oil on top of it, it's going to actually cause more breakouts. So you definitely don't want to have your makeup on when you use your gouache tool. So after washing and cleaning your face, I like to personally apply this or spray this facial spray by Mario Badescu, and this has aloe, herbs, and rose water in it, and I'm just going to spritz it all over my face. And now we're going to apply some kind of oil or serum that's going to provide some glide to the skin. I am going to be using the ordinary 100% plant-derived squalane. So this is my recent favorite to apply at nighttime, which gives me a supple, soft skin next day. And rub my hands together to warm up the liquid, and then just apply it all over the face. You can use any kind of oil that you like in general. I'm also applying over the neck because I'm going to be using the guasha on my neck. Now, your neck has a lot of lymph nodes, so you definitely want to use the guasha tool to direct the fluid towards these lymph nodes. So let's get started with the technique, and you can follow along. I'm just going to do one side of my face first, alright? So I'm going to be using the jade guasha today, and you can see two notches over here. We're going to be making use of these two notches quite a bit today, and let's follow along then. So we will first start off with our neck because that's the area what is going to drain all that fluid. So there are lymph nodes over here behind your ear, so we're going to direct all of the fluid in that direction. You can start like from here, from your upper trapezius all the way from your shoulder, and you're going to go upwards. When you go up, you're going to just massage it. Remember to use the flat surface. Do this 5 times. Now comes the center part. You're going to apply light pressure. You're going to go till here and wiggle it for just a little bit of massage. If you haven't seen my massage technique for lymphatic drainage, check out the link I've put in the description box below. You want to go flat against your face, never go vertical, at least in the beginning. Yes, there are some techniques I've seen that do use vertical, but that is quite advanced, and the amount of pressure that you apply also differs when you do it vertical. But if you're just a beginner, I would say start off flat. So for the chin, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold here. You're anchoring the skin. So when you glide it. It doesn't drag. The jawline is exactly over here. Okay, so remember, I'm doing it flat. Then I go all the way behind the ear and massage it.
So when should you not guasha? Don't apply guasha if you have active acne, eczema, hives, or shingles on your face. Also avoid scraping over moles or pimples on your face. Most importantly, don't use this technique if you have a bleeding disorder or you are on blood thinners.
Now, I'm going to do this area, my cheeks. I'm going to use this flat surface for the massage. So I'm going to keep the flat surface this way, okay? Don't do it this way. You're going to keep it flat. Now you'll notice some redness on the skin, which is expected, but if you do it vertical, it's going to be even red, and you don't want to do that. So some redness is expected because you are bringing in blood circulation to that area, which actually has an anti-inflammatory effect, which helps with skin healing. Now we're going to go and sculpt our cheekbone. So again, I'm going to anchor my skin, and then I'm going to go right underneath my cheekbone, right here. So do try this technique of guasha massage. Take a before and after pic so you can see for yourself the difference that it makes with just one session of guasha massage. And do it every day and your skin will visibly look different, will look lifted, more sculpted. I'm gonna anchor my skin and then keeping a flat surface, I'm gonna go. And then I'm gonna take it to the temple and then wiggle it as I reach my hairline. Now this is the area that you want to be really, really gentle. The skin around your eyes is very sensitive, it's very thin, so if you apply too much pressure, then actually you can damage it more. So instead you want to apply just feather-light pressure on it. Next comes the brow. Now as you age, the brow starts to droop down, or a lot of people have in general droopy brows. So a good way to lift it is by lymphatic massage. One thing to note, as you're working towards your nose area, there's a possibility that you're going to release a lot of sinus pressure and you will feel a lot of decongestion. So it's okay if your nose starts to run a little bit. It's perfectly normal and it will happen. In fact, if it does happen, it's a good sign. So I'm going to put the notch right on my brow bone. So I'm gonna anchor my skin and then go to the temple and massage it. You want to apply light to medium pressure all the time. Now we're going to do the forehead. So I'm going to anchor my eyeballs. I'm anchoring the skin on my eye actually. We're going to again use the flat surface here. You're going to go from below the brow bone and go all the way to the hairline. And now comes the forehead. So using the flat surface one more time, and I'm going to anchor the skin. Now you want to see which area looks lifted to you. Look at the cheek over here. Look at the jawline over here. It's a little higher compared to the right side. The cheeks are a little more lifted on the left side, and the eye looks much more open on the left side. You can see over here especially, you can make a difference, like the left. The left seems higher, much more open. So the difference is so evident that literally I feel like my left side of my face is slightly higher than the right side of my face. Are we gonna do the other side? So let's talk about when you should do the guasha rolling or guasha technique of massage. You can do the guasha technique every single day or at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now, I prefer to do it in the mornings because that's the time when your face or your sinuses are most congested. So you can relieve the pressure in the morning every day and have beautiful skin. Do tag me on Instagram if you do try this guasha technique of massage with your before and after pics. I would really love to see what a difference it makes in your skin when you do guasha massage. Bye!